Congress wants to know if veteran suicide is linked to the overmedication of prescription drugs by VA doctors. Yeah, we know this is one of those things that you read the headline and you say, yeah, no shit, it's linked. Now just give me the money this would have cost. But that's not really how these things work. The Veteran Overmedication Suicide Prevention Act was introduced by Representatives Vern Buchanan of Florida and Jerry Connolly of Virginia. A version of this bill was first introduced in 2016 by the late Senator John McCain, and this version has been introduced every year since 2019, yet somehow it never seems to garner more than about a dozen sponsors. It calls for a study to look at the overmedication by VA doctors by investigating the type and number of meds prescribed, how many were offered non-medicated treatments, and how many were offered prescriptions as their first line of treatment. If you're completely out of touch, you'll be shocked to learn that the VA does not currently keep this data on how many veterans have committed suicide and how many may have been over-medicated by the VA. Leading the charge from outside of Congress are many veterans, and we spoke to Derek Blumke, an Air Force veteran who's been studying this issue through the Grunt Style Foundation. He was inspired down this path after his own experience of being prescribed 6 different medications by the VA, many, it seemed, just completely on a whim. When he started looking into it, he realized that the VA did not keep this data. The overmedication of patients by the VA is a long-running issue, and it got a lot of attention back in 2012 when it was discovered that over 500,000 people in the VA were prescribed opioids for pain. Between 2012 and 2020, they managed to reduce that figure by 70%, but veteran suicides have remained elevated as well as the rate of prescriptions. It is kind of frustrating that a bill to study something that we all suspect is true based on our own experiences just can't get the support that it needs in Congress to pass, even though all those people have no problem marching the troops out whenever they need to get reelected. It's almost like service members and veterans are just set dressing to people with power. Anyway, the VA declined to comment on this pending legislation. To read more about this issue and what is being done, check out our story at taskandpurpose.com and follow us right here for more news from the military community.